My dad says life can be split into two categories, New Jersey and New York.
Number 1. Kids reading dirty jokes they don't understand.
Whenever my Uncle Stu comes over to play pool with my dad, my mom says the basement smells like a Cheech and Chong movie.
Killing off Jennifer Lopez so early in the movie.
Which is probably a good thing considering they had just broken up and Ben Affleck had pulled the Chasing Amy on her in one of the all-time worst movies, Jiggly.
Amy Manns, that's how I knew this story would break my heart. Good choice for a funeral song.
Casting Jason Biggs from my home state of New Jersey.
I didn't think you were going to be in this week.
What is that smell?
Oh, grow up, Susan. It's a dirty
A cameo by Kevin Smith's wife.
If we don't start in 5 minutes, they're leaving.
And that guy's advice.
What?
You're doing that wrong. You're supposed to wipe front to back.
Having George Carlin pronounce was.
And no whoas. I don't want no whoas in my house.
Comparing Ben Affleck to Hitler.
Daddy's ex-boss has said the guys who did PR for Hitler have a better chance of working in this business again than Daddy does.
While Ben Affleck's performance in this movie is a little hit and miss, I think the sudden change from being sad about J-Lo to normal is just a reflection of the fact that they broke up.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo? Jason Lee's mustache.
Are you the Ollie Trinky? The one who used to work at Mandel Kirshner?
Yeah, that was
The name Ollie Trinky when you realize that Kevin Smith had just worked on over a dozen Green Arrow issues, and the main character is Oliver Ollie Queen. Moments like this that show Kevin Smith is just as masterful with dialogue as Quentin Tarantino.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
What are you, a monk? God. Let's look at this logically, okay? You rent porn and touch yourself, right?
Won't you lower your voice?
Well, if you're not sweating how your wife would feel about you and porn, then you shouldn't sweat what I'm proposing.
Liv Tyler. Great lead. Great eye candy.
Oh man, what am I gonna tell Papa about you guys?
Casting the talented young actress Raquel Castro as Ben Affleck's daughter.
Fine, we can do Sweeney Todd for the show at school.
Okay.
Look, I live in this town. I see you guys have to work every day.
Speech montage.
These guys.
Would you shut the hell up? Why the hell would he okay you singing this shit?
Because I saw him in my naked in the shower.
Casting George Carlin.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
On
George
Broadway,
Carlin's
one
response
week,
to this
move
scene.
back to New York City.
What?
What? Yeah. What?
Paving the way for Ben Affleck to become Batfleck.
Dad. You get to ride the Batmobile.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't imagine the rapture in store.
The Sweeney Todd performance in the last act of the movie, especially from Liv Tyler. While it has a few nagging flaws, I honestly believe that the media's drama over J-Lo and Affleck unfairly damaged this movie's image. It is a well-made and heartwarming story about a father and his daughter, lovingly crafted by Kevin Smith and his company.
I do love his casting choices, especially for George Carlin. George really holds up most of the movie, especially when he's in scenes with Affleck, where you can tell Affleck wants to try to chew the scenery, but Carlin kind of reels him back in.
And depicting almost all of the female characters as strong and intelligent instead of just as eye candy or damsels in distress.
What are your intentions?
Thank you for watching.
Huh?
So what happened? Why do the Turtles, Shredder, and Master Splinter all look like cracked out, disfigured Transformer rejects? Well, I have a little theory.